Do I even need to describe how bad of a year 2020 was for not only myself, but everybody who went through it? No, I didn't think so. I'll see you all for the next video. Okay, let me actually work on the video itself. So, 2020 for my channel. I don't even think bad is the correct word to use for this because, Jesus Christ. I barely did anything for the main channel, but I did do quite a few things for the Let's Play channel and various other things of that nature. So let's get talking about those first. Well, first and foremost, the main reason why I haven't really been doing much for the main channel is because if you remember the Wolfkeen versus moving video back in March, I moved. I'm now in Colorado, and during the first month of being in Colorado, I suffered altitude sickness, so I was trying to get used to that. Then the next month after that, I wanted to get more acclimated to my environment, which, that took another month. And then once I was feeling like I was ready to get things going, that's when things got pretty bad with both the pandemic and otherwise. So yeah, that along with various other things of that nature pretty much dumped my productivity all the way down to nothing. But it's not like I didn't do anything during that time frame. Like, I ended up being a part of a few streams with DMPone 3000. I ended up still editing a few videos for myself with the Let's Play channel. In fact, I finally started the Warriors playthrough, and that's mostly because I just wasn't feeling motivated to do Shenmue. So I'm doing the Warriors playthrough, I'm still doing Payday 2 on Switch, as weird as that sounds. And I'm taking a break from Fortnite for the most part, but I'm basically just trying to do whatever I want to do for the Let's Play channel and stuff like that. Now, as for the main channel, there really hasn't been much I worked on in terms of this year because of the same reasons. But I am working on new content for 2021, so I could definitely say that for the main channel, this year has been... But it has led to a lot of fun stuff because I've also picked up streaming again. Like, I'm now starting to stream again, and I'll be uploading all the stream playthroughs to Wolfkeen Plays instead of just uploading them to Wolfkeen Classics. Speaking of which, I'll be moving a lot of the streams that I did on Wolfkeen Classics over to Wolfkeen Plays, so that way there's a one-stop shop for gameplay, whether it's Let's Plays or streams, and then of course if you want to see my discussion videos on different topics and stuff of that, you can go to, well, the channel you're currently on right now. And not to mention, throughout 2020, I did do a couple of other videos with people, like there was the Among the Rift Cafe video with Jordan Lego Comics, and I'm still waiting on another video from someone else that I worked with. Their name is Traveling Arrow, but they haven't finished it yet, so that should be coming soon in 2021. And speaking of 2021, let's talk about what are my plans for 2021. Well, I feel my productivity has gotten a lot better, thankfully, because I've been trying to get more productive with editing. I'm starting to do more for people like Dean and Geeky Steven, which both of them have started streaming more and more and more, along with everybody else in the Wolf podcast. In fact, Omega Jared has started streaming himself too, and basically everyone in the Wolf podcast and those associated with the Wolf podcast are kind of doing their own thing right now. So check the channel links in my description to check them out, so that way you could see what each and every person is up to and yada 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 if you're interested. But other than that, in terms of 2021, I have some Wolfkeen's thoughts I'll be working on, which are retrospectives to Monster Hunter World. I'm also working on the YomoCon 2018 vlogs, as well as the BronyCon 2019 vlogs. I'll be getting those out in 2021 finally. And in terms of the main channel, I'm actually thinking about bringing back speed impressions, starting with Hell of a Boss speed impressions, because that's right now something I'm really interested in, and I wouldn't mind giving my thoughts and feelings on it. And maybe going back to My Little Pony, because I have a few speed impressions that are in the backlog that I haven't edited in a long time. But if I do that, I'm going to be changing up the format a little. Mostly just the intro. I'm not going to really change the actual idea of it all. As well, I also have new vectors for my OC, which were done by the editor. I'll be using those for thumbnails if you've seen already, and I might also use them in other videos depending on the type of video it is. Now, as for the Let's Play channel for 2021, I'm actually working on doing the Warriors playthrough. Like, I have the first 6 parts recorded, but I only have the first 2 episodes out. Along with that, I'm also planning on uploading the entirety of the Saints Row the Third remastered stream that I did onto Wolfkeen Plays, which only part 1 is available, but you can check all that out on Wolfkeen Plays. And along with that, I'm also going to be starting the Watch Dogs stream pretty soon, which will turn into the Watch Dogs playthrough on Wolfkeen Plays. And I'm also going to double back to Shenmue and otherwise. I'm basically going to be trying to finish up what I currently have on my plate, as well as getting involved in a couple of new things like getting back to Dark Souls 2 and doing its DLC, finishing up with Shenmue, maybe doing some more Payday 2 on Switch or whatever. Whatever I feel like doing, that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see where it goes from there, honestly, because I really can't say. 2020 was a rough year for all of us, including myself. Not only for myself as a channel, but myself as a person, because like I said, I moved. But the move has helped me learn a lot about myself, as well as fix a lot of bad habits that I've had over time. Though I'm still nowhere near at a point that I feel happy with, but I'm getting there. And I feel like that if I can apply that notion into myself, I can maybe apply it to my channel. So that way I can get both my channels to a point that I can be satisfied with and provide y'all with content that y'all can enjoy. Because honestly, I'm looking pretty good for 2021. I've been doing upgrades to my current PC to make it better. I've gotten a new editing software thanks to my friend Florengy, aka Cole. And I'm also planning on building a brand new PC thanks to my roommate who's been helping me learn a lot about PC building and all that stuff. 2021 has a lot of potential to be a really great year for me, both for my channel and for myself as a person, and I think that can apply to all of us. We just need to be smart. We just need to work on the things that we can do and not on what we can't. And we need to not think that it's going to stay bad forever. Things will be bad for a time, but they will get better if we're willing to work towards it. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to work towards making 2021 the best year I can make it. And hopefully we can return to some degree of normalcy with everything that's been going on. I'm not saying we're going to go completely back to normal because that's unrealistic, but I just want things to go back to some degree of normalcy. So the most I'm going to say is this. Sorry. Be smart out there, people. Wear your mask. Clean your hands. Do whatever it takes you need to protect yourself and those you care about. Make sure you're smart in everything you do. Just be smart, be wary, be cautious, and above all else, strive to make the next day the best day. That's at least the best that I can say in terms of all of this. And honestly, this is probably going to be my shortest retrospective. So yeah, with that said, that's all I really need to say in terms of the 2020 retrospective. We're on to a new year. We're past the shitty year that was 2020. Let's make 2021 a good year for ourselves as a person, and I'm going to do my best to do the same, as well as make 2021 a good year for this channel. So, till next time, guys, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, guys, take care.